Alright. Well, like I said, I'm recording again, so everything that happened, we talked politics for a while, and that was a lot of fun. Um, and
It
then
caused the cat to throw up.
it caused the cat to throw up, so then we moved on to the actual game. People were reminded to actually check things and think things through before they interact with the unknown device. And we came around the corner. Alexi got nailed by a couple arrows from these goblins. Rye burned the crap out of two of them and scorched a third one pretty good. Alexi jumped up over the wall. It went eep and ran off to get its friends. Does that about cover it?
Alexei missed after he jumped over the wall.
Sounds about right.
And I'm going to start cutting the recording after a half hour instead of an hour.
Just for safety.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're all caught up now.
I think so.
Yeah.
All right. So all right now, Rye, it's your turn.
Alright, so I guess I'm moving. 15, 20. Is it any extra kind of movement penalty for climbing over the wall?
An extra 5 feet of movement.
Alright, so that's probably the furthest I can get.
Did anybody yell and clue in Dara that this is going down?
I think the dwarven swearing would have let her know.
Dwarven swearing can mean a lot of things to dwarf.
That's a fair
Alright.
point.
It depends on exactly what he was saying. She does speak Dwarven.
They're generally more angry just because they ran out of beer.
So he left the door open, but
I
I'm seeing
can't argue that.
he left the door open, but I'm seeing like a goblin, like from the light pattern. Is that something I can actually see? Is that second door in the hallway open?
Yeah, he
I
said
mean,
they
if you-
left the doors open behind him.
Yeah,
Okay, so I can
If you
actually see
can-
that goblin. Alright.
yeah. If you can see him, I mean, he's gonna have like, you can see him, but if I'm doing my things right here, it's gonna be
Double cover.
I forgot to mention that Meepo smacked himself in the back of the head.
Oh yeah, he did that too. It's gonna be it's gonna be basically half cover.
Alright.
Anything ranged through the doorways.
Alright, I'm gonna try and see if I can hit him with an Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Nice.
So even with 2 damage, so you kind of see the goblin in the next room kind of frantically gesturing and talking, and then pop, you nail him right in the back, and he just crumples down to the floor.
I guess he doesn't need to explain anything now.
Yeah.
Nice. Alright, that's like all of my movement. That's all of my actions right there.
Mm-hmm. Kashim.
Alright. So I too can just barely make out a goblin way out there. Give me just a sec. Let me see how far it is. Yeah, gotta move everybody's pictures out of the way first. Okay, wow, they're actually currently in line. So if I can see them, I can do it?
Do you have range?
Yeah, he's 55 feet away from me.
What's the
Okay.
range on the spell?
60.
Yes.
So
All right.
good? Yeah, I can just barely make him out at the very end of my visual. So that's what, low light? Does that affect my ability to hit him at all? Well, I guess it's I mean, he's gonna save anyway, so never mind. Hey. And you over there, you're even worse than your friend.
Ooh.
Oh,
Unfortunately, basically,
My words just aren't cutting today.
yeah, he it's one of those things where you shout at him, and it maybe like over the distance, your words kind of got muddled and didn't really have the magical sting they normally do. Chris.
Well, I can just barely see one guy off in the corner. He's gonna be under cover. Actually, he's in range from me right now with Firebolt. And I can see him.
What's the range on Firebolt?
120 feet.
Alright. It's you can see him, but now we're talking like a much further distance over a low wall. That's gonna be 3/4 cover.
Yeah. I can get up to here. And that's about as far as I will be able to go because everyone's in the way and I can't see him from the other dead goblin here.
Chris,
So,
you could always ready an action.
that's true. What would it be from here? Just curious.
What do you mean?
As far as cover, if I get closer.
He's talking about what would the goblins get as cover if he was shooting over the wall from that side.
Yeah.
Well, from where you are right here, I'm tracing lines, and that's 3/4 cover, easy.
Okay.
Because you're talking about two doorways at an angle, and
Yeah.
yeah. Basically, the way it works is you basically take one corner of your square, and then draw 4 lines, one to each corner of its square. And if you're passing through obstacles, it's granting cover.
I can leap over the wall right here, and that's the furthest that I can go. And what does ready in action mean?
So basically, you set a trigger. You go, okay, if X happens, I'm going to do Y.
So if a goblin comes through the door, I can launch Firebolt.
Yes.
Okay. Otherwise, nothing happens.
Yeah.
Then yeah, that's what I'll go ahead and do. I'll just leap over the wall and hang tight right here, and I'll throw a hand up on my forehead, touching my arcane focus, and reach a hand out, and it just sets off fire ablaze, waiting for anyone to enter that door.
All right.
What the fuck is behind us?
What? Where?
This.
Yeah, that thing. Like,
Oh. That's not supposed to be there.
yeah, I was like, and there's another one over next to Alexi. I was like, wait, what the fuck is this? We're getting snuck up on?
I was trying to do another thing on the side. All right. All right. So you do that. Meepo, he's just gonna hang back and let the tall people do their thing.
The big ones.
I'm not that tall, but
Yeah, you are.
You're an elf.
compared to him, yeah.
Well, elves are shorter than humans, but you're still taller than him.
Yes.
All right, Dara.
Alright, I'm going to, I guess, a double move action or run or whatever qualifies to here. And ready my weapon.
You were right here.
No, I was around the corner. That was, 14 squares, I think, give or take. So, like I said, double move or run, whatever it
Yeah, it's
takes
called-
to get there.
It's called a dash action.
Okay. So then that's including the extra 5 feet for the wall.
Okay.
So, and have my rapier out and ready.
All right, and then we're back to the top. Let me rearrange. There we go. All right. Is that one goblin's turn? 5, 10, 15, 20.
Alexi, you let him go?
Ah,
Hmm.
missed.
Disappointed.
I was bleeding.
20. A goblin steps out here, sees everyone, takes a quick pot shot at Rod.
He used whatever. The goblin used whatever ability it was that let him duck out without provoking attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
Expeditious retreat.
It's not.
No, it's called nimble escape. It lets him.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
right.
it lets him take a disengage or hide action as a bonus action.
Yeah. No, that was in character. I mean, Dara couldn't have known that. She didn't see it. All she heard was-
Rye,
Alexi swearing in Dwarven about it getting away.
Rye, does a 13 hit you?
A 13. Yes, that is my armor class exactly.
All right, so you take 3 points of piercing damage as the arrow scrapes by your thigh.
Damn it. 3 points. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Could I cast a spell right before it hits him?
Your trigger was specifically if something comes through this
I'm
door.
still focusing on something else.
Mm-hmm. So, 25 feet, and then it's going to step over here. And that's its turn. Alexi.
It's
Dwarf, hey, stealth.
Nice.
You come through the door and see that goblin kind of hunkered down waiting for somebody to come through, and you just with a baseball swing smack in the side of the head, and its head keeps traveling with the hammer and then into the wall.
Ouch.
that goblin's head became one with the wall.
That goblin was doing the exact same thing I was doing. That's funny. Not in range. Not getting splattered again.
Get a wall covered.
Uh-huh.
It's about as far as I can go, so I'm gonna do that.
You can get onto the other side of the wall.
Stand on the corpse then, is that cool?
Yeah.
Tap dance with your hooves. You have hooves?
Squish, his squish,
Sweet, I
squish.
Tippity, 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 tippity.
Anything else?
Can I get away with using my thaumaturgy as a prepared action?
Yeah, I mean, what's your trigger? What are you gonna... Like, that's the whole thing, is you're setting up an if-then, essentially.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
X happens, yeah, I do what?
Chris, you're looking at the, you're on the left door, right?
Yeah.
Never mind then. That's not gonna do much of anything. Well, Redneck, what's Alexi's health pool at?
He's at 8 hit points, he should be.
7.
Then I added up wrong, he should get, because he's at 1 and I
That's right, you had 1 with
stepped
you.
back.
Healed 7, yeah.
Out of what, a total 12?
Total 13.
You're not on death's door just yet.
I've got
Nowhere near it.
All right, no, I'm good. I'm just going to move past the wall and then hold my turn. There's nothing I can effectively do that isn't being done already.
All right. Rai, your turn.
Alright, so I can just barely see that one there. I don't know if I'm able to ping them. Okay, can't ping them, but the one directly north of the dead one in the door. The one I
Okay.
spotted. I am going
That
to...
one?
Yeah. Yeah, how's it that you can ping them? I can't.
Press and hold left click.
Oh, press and hold. Okay, got it.
Someone didn't do the tutorial.
I did.
Maybe not
Way
every
back
last
when.
syllable, but basically, yeah, he did it.
$5.
Alright, I'm gonna try to hit him with another Eldritch Blast.
God, I'd forgotten that thing had crazy range.
All right. And then hang on. Too many things are opening. Fortunately, it had half cover from you because again, you're firing through doorways.
Yep.
So you fire your Eldritch Blast, and it impacts the door frame, sending a splinter of like rocks and wood, and unfortunately, you don't hit.
We're having some
Damn it.
crappy luck.
Well,
They
really,
have a decent AC to begin with, and then they're getting a +2 from cover, and that's making that +2 is making the difference.
they're using the terrain to their advantage, and we are not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Opposite to what we've been doing recently.
Oh, well.
All right.
Alright, I'm good.
It's literally an
Kashin.
uphill battle.
All right, I'm gonna move up to the wall and kind of duck down below it, But I'm gonna, point over the edge and say, "You are still ugly, and now your friends are dead." God, I'm just not.
What the hell?
Yeah, I'm just not that. Well, I don't know. He hasn't made a save yet, so maybe he'll feel slightly stung by that one. Yes, he did. Oh, he's right. I felt that.
Yeah, he felt that one, so now he has disadvantage.
Yeah, he's got disadvantage on his next attack.
At least there's that.
I mean, the thing only does a D4 damage, so I mean that's the disadvantage on his next attack is really the best part.
Yeah. All right. Are you making any further movement, or is
Oh
that
no,
it?
that's it. And like I said, I'm kind of ducking down behind the wall so that
All right.
Full cover.
give me cover.
All right. Another goblin. Here, let me just have this. Steps into the doorway, and let's see, that was 5, 10. Steps into the doorway, fires its short bow at the one that's been casting spells, namely rock. Let's see, 15. That hits you,
Damn it, yeah.
and 3 points of piercing damage is that one. Great, that one hits you in the arm.
Is that the one that
Then-
just got hit by a mocking or vicious mockery?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
No, different one.
This one stepped out from further in the room.
Okay.
And then 5, 10, let's see, there were 20, 25 links back away from the doorway. Chris.
I cleric, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. I think I'm gonna play a supporting role this round. I'll take a few steps up here. And I'll look down into Shar and put my hand on his shoulder and say, "Do you trust me?"
Her.
My hand on her shoulder and say, "Do you trust me?"
I've seen where this has gone before.
I need an answer from you, Char.
The character's name is Tip.
Yeah.
Tipperly.
So I say in character to Tip, "Do you trust me?" as I put my hand on her shoulder.
That's it.
I'm not one to follow Timora, but if it gets us out of the fight faster, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
At that moment, I touch my arcane focus and cast Mage Armor on the cleric.
It won't work because she's wearing armor.
Oh, she
Oh
is?
yeah, I have mail on.
Oh, you have mail.
Yeah, wearing chainmail.
Clerics are pretty good.
Mhm.
I didn't know the clerics had badass armor.
Yeah.
Well, in that case,
I think you and Meepo are the only ones not wearing armor.
oh, he's not. Well, yeah, obviously he's not.
Yeah.
In that case, I will slide behind Erixie through the doorway instead and ready a firebolt. Aimed
Alright.
at the door itself. So if anything approaches the door, I attack whatever enters that doorway.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually see that goblin. I think he has about, what, half?
Yes, but he's also going to be under cover. If he steps into the doorway, I feel like that would be losing his cover.
Alright, so 10. This goblin moves basically, he's not there, he's right there in the doorway, but he moves into the doorway, draws back his bow, and Chris, you can fire. That hits.
I launch a firebolt from hell right at the doorway as soon as he steps in.
And as you do, that bolt impacts him and impacts him hard, sends him sprawling down to the ground, motionless.
Very nice.
I finally got a hit.
Got a kill.
Yeah. That was a good one.
Meepo moves up next to Kashim, but doesn't move past the wall. Dara.
See, somebody's being smart.
I'm gonna keep my ears on this door and keep my eyes on this door and be ready to swipe the hell out of anyone that comes through either one if it's not a party member.
Okay.
I like that.
There's a little too much commotion
You
going
know,
on.
I'm glad she specified if it's not a party member.
There's a little too much commotion going on for you to really take a good listen at the door at the moment, but but you're sitting there waiting and ready for something to come through either one of them.
Yes.
Right. Well, I mean, if a doorknob were to turn, you should probably hear that.
Or the occasional glance at this one.
Alright, that goblin's dead, so let's...
Oh shoot. Quick question. Do I still get the temporary hit points for those kills?
What? Necromancer. Hi, Renee.
What's the... well, it's not a necromancer thing, it's his pack magic thing. Hang on, what's the language of the ability?
Yeah, that's what I need to find out myself. Because I don't know how to find it on this character sheet.
Dark One's Blessing. Alright.
Oh, here it
Let's
is.
see, when you reduce a hostile creature to hit... Alright, so... remember, they don't stack, so you would have only ever had, what's your charisma modifier? 2, 3, you would have had 3 extra, so give yourself back 3 extra HP, because those would have been burned through first when you took damage.
Okay, cool.
Alexi's going to move up through the doorway, look around quickly to see, that's where I stopped there. Look around to see if there's more than he can handle, and there's not, so he's going to move his last of his movement over here and smack a goblin in the face.
Smack a goblin in the face. Yep, you come rushing over to him and you swing and you get nowhere.
Oh, there's blood on my hammer.
A little lower.
Yes, because some of it's mine is annoying.
Tip.
They're only like 2 feet tall, man.
Alright, if the goblin's this tall and I put my foot here and twist, I shouldn't have a spine in the arch of my foot anymore. No. I'm gonna advance into the next room. Yeah, I'm gonna hold here in the corner.
Alright. Alright.
Well, there's
Alright.
goblins everywhere, so there's that.
I'm gonna poison spray this goblin.
That's not gonna hit Alexi.
No, this is a saber take damage spell.
Let's do it.
Ouch.
We got him in the eyes. That one.
That goblin ain't feel so good.
Wash your hands. Don't touch your eyes, face, mouth, your nose.
The goblin's got the coronavirus now.
Eat Corona.
Hey, Kashim,
Alright.
There's going to be a downturn of people playing the song I Corona.
You.
No, actually, a guy made a parody of it.
Alright, I am going to. Let's see. 30? I'll move to there and watch that door.
And once
alrighty.
again, I'm not actually where I'm posted.
Yeah. Just don't forget where you was.
I know where I was, right there.
Alright. That goblin is going to disengage as a bonus action, move to the opposite corner, and fire at the big angry dwarf. And I'm pretty sure that misses.
Yeah, it does.
It pounces right off Alexi's shield ineffectually, the arrow splintering to pieces.
He's coughing too hard.
With that goblin in combat range, didn't Alexi get an opportunity to hit him as he left that?
No, I said he's using his bonus action to disengage.
Yeah, they've got that special ability.
Damn. Fuck
That's what the other one did earlier.
And speaking of, hello, Chris, it is your turn.
Oh, okay. Alright.
You can't
I will
see it
step into
anymore.
the doorway and launch fireball.
Bolts?
Bolt. Sorry. Eat this. Or not. Maybe.
It hits the wall behind the goblin and doesn't do any damage.
And I sneak back through the doorway back to where it was. I don't want to give him a target.
Meepo moves up to the door behind the group and again hangs back and watches and waits.
Dara's holding position.
Yep. And all right, so Dara, you're just gonna stay there.
Yep.
Oh, Lexi.
That was quick. Well, Alexi's just gonna walk up and again take his swing.
Here we go again.
He's gonna get splattered.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
clobbering time.
So I don't know if you guys have seen Doom Eternal recently, but you know the glory kill where he like knocks the zombie skeleton down into like the chest cavity. He kind of does that to it.
Nice.
There ain't nothing left of that goblin.
We'll call it involuntary impression of a turtle.
Curse. Rat.
Lovely. Lovely.
Your armor, man, getting a little bloody.
He's a little depressed.
Well, what do you expect?
with
That
that-
Lexi made a big impression.
And with that, that running combat comes to a close.
Nice.
And it's a good time for a 5-minute break.
Let's do it.
Yep.
Woot.